My name is Mansoor and I am building a SaaS product all with AI, and I'm going to use Cursor AI to help with that. So without wasting your time, let me tell you what I'm trying to build. This is an app that will help content creators make videos easily so that they can produce a video like this one you're watching right now. I have the main functionality of the app built, so then I decide to implement Stripe for payments. And for that, I want to make sure that the process is easy for the user. So when a user first lands on my app, I want them to be able to pay without the hassle of first creating an account. So after planning with Cursor, I prepared the plan that would work nicely to be able to do that. But after implementing it, I was stuck with so many problems. Things were not being linked together nicely in my SQL database. And for that, my database, I am using Supabase because it's easy to set up and easy to work with. So then at some point while debugging, I decided to create a .cursor rules file to improve how the AI agent and Cursor behaves. Essentially, I want the AI agent to work smarter by adding comments and error logs inside the code to help me debug the issues. And then after some time, I was finally able to fix the problem. I was successfully able to make a payment and then finalize the user creation. But then after my account creation, I was redirected to a page that did not exist. But no worries, AI created a new page for me in a couple of seconds. So after that, I decided to tackle the styling of the core functionality of my app. You see here, you can add a script from your video or your voice recording, and then an AI will intelligently split the video script for you into different smaller parts so that you can easily find stock footage, GIFs, funny images, and even memes for each part of the video, which in the end makes creating a video much easier. So everything on this page works, but you see the styling here is pretty bad and it's not consistent with the rest of the app. So after working with Cursor to try to style this page, it broke a lot of functionality from my app. While it did make the styling look better, it removed a lot of things that I had initially built. And I didn't want that, so I asked Cursor to completely revert to the old design and give me back everything that was missing. Specifically, I asked it to revert to the old card design. And so after reverting, some features came back, but some were missing. One of the most important feature is the prompt over here to search a footage. I don't know why, but it was missing inside the card component. So after some debugging, I got it back in there. Another issue was that Cursor completely destroyed my carousel component. The part over here where before you could easily select the specific image you wanted. But in the end, after some quick debugging, I was able to get it fixed. Now that Cursor had fixed everything, I had my old card design back and everything was working well again. I could fetch stock footages and GIFs easily all with one click as intended. So then I decided to try styling the card design again, but some things went wrong again. Cursor started to ask me to install a bunch of things like chatgpt, which I had previously installed. I was kind of hesitant, but then after trying what it recommended me, I couldn't run my project anymore because of so many errors. So then I just went into the composer history and Cursor and reverted back to the old code before I started styling the card. I modified my prompt a little and now I started styling my card design perfectly without breaking anything. So after fixing some small CSS issues, I was able to get a really nice looking card design. To tell you the truth, I don't like working with CSS. So having AI to do that for me is a game changer. So after testing everything with the new design, everything was now working perfectly. So then I decided to do the same thing on the dashboard page. As you can see, the design isn't the best. So I asked Cursor to style it for me like it was done with the card design. I did get an error, but I got it fixed pretty quickly. So after styling the page, I noticed that there were some texts that were hidden and that the contrast of the page wasn't that good. So after fixing the issues, the page looked much better. And the last thing, it seemed like the logout button was missing from this page. So after a quick fix, I had the logout button working back again. That's it for now. I will be continuing to build this app and documenting it here, so subscribe if you want to follow along.